All right, let's talk about a super clever way to prove a new tech idea without building a thing.
So you've got this big idea, but a live demo? That's risky. So what do?
Imagine you're pitching something like a new carbon-aware scheduler. The pressure's on, right?
Instead of wrestling with hardware, what if you just prove the logic first? It's called simulation first.
Okay, so how does simulating your idea actually make your argument stronger?
This is the whole point. Your goal is to win the argument, not just get stuck writing code.
So you've got a choice. Build a messy physical system or a clean, logical simulation.
Because what really matters isn't a live server. It's explainability and solid evidence.
So what's the brain of this carbon-aware simulation actually doing? Let's take a look.
First up, you've got operational carbon. Just think of it as the daily electricity bill for the hardware. Then there's embodied carbon. That's the upfront cost from making the gear. It's kind of like a debt.
The scheduler's logic is actually pretty simple. It just balances these two costs to make a decision.
So the simulation pits two virtual servers against each other, a shiny new one and an old workhorse.
Okay, let's run this thing through two different scenarios. This is where we get the proof. When the power grid is clean, the system uses the old hardware. Why? To save the new gear's carbon debt.
But when the grid is dirty, it flips and uses the new hardware because efficiency matters most then.
So, all this data leads to the final step, showing everyone that you were right all along.
The simulation spits out data, which you can just turn into a simple dashboard. The key is showing the difference. And boom, there it is. This chart makes it super clear how much better the carbon-aware approach is.
That gap between the bars? That's your evidence. That's how you win the argument.
It really makes you think, right? What other big problems could we tackle by simulating the logic first?